If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go here in Inglewood. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going up top. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 3. And the Saints 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
1st down, New Orleans.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Rattler now, back to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To number 41, Alvin Kamara. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
Throwing
down.
is Rattler. And that is incomplete. incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Kamara trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Foster Moreau, touchdown Saints.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Grupe able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. And Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
Well, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And often we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
On the carry, it's Haskins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, L.A.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That's a short one taken in by Conklin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Herbert to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one Sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Now, faking the give. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Chris Olave.
Throwing now is Rattler. That is intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, like the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Haskins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, they'll go with Haskins. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now, Herbert. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a play fake. Herbert. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them out for a loss. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Here's Rattler. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Give running right with Kamara. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
His pass.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
13 yards.
On the zone read, it's shut. And he'll take this forward for a cover. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. Once again, it's Miller. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Benjamin St. Juste there on the tackle. From the 21, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 21-yard line.
Now shut. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
So the key to these 3rd down blitzes, Mike, is you have to be confident that you're going to get home, because if not, you can leave yourself vulnerable on the back end to give up a big play. So fortunately here, the gamble pays off, and they're able to get him down for a sack.
The Saints lining up in punt formation, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the 2nd. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His pass complete to Darius Davis. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Here's Haskins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now Lance. That's to the rookie 2nd-round pick, Trey Harris.
Lance's pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lance. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Keandre Leonard.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Saints offense ready to get back at it. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. going to try to run it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Chuck to throw on second down. This one on target to Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Chuck. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll run with Haskins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lance looking to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
A handoff here with Haskins. And he'll take this one in. Hassan Haskins. Touchdown, LA. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 17, Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And this is recovered by the Chargers. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll start the drive with Miller. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 35, here's second down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Saints.
Here's a handoff to Miller. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyle Kennard there on the tackle.
Brings up second and
On the handoff, this is Miller. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5.
He's taken
And
down
that's going to
at the
set up
17-yard
third
line.
down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
At the 6-yard line.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's Miller. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Brought down.
Now here's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Chargers.
A run with Neal. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just
Short of the goal line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Motion.
On the give, Haskell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing, Lance. That caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the Chargers. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To Mason Tipton. A gain of 37 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
A throw on the move is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Shuck gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Grupe's kick is good, and the Saints are able to get it back within a score. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. The Saints offense is going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. They fake the jet sweep and will head it up the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air is Shuck. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. It just turned out to be a better throw.
From 31, here is 2nd and 8. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New Orleans. Throwing is shot. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own. And they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
On 2nd down, it's shot. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. That is Odafe Oweh getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. On the carry, it's Haskins. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
15-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
James on the coverage.
Now Shuck. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15.
1st down, Saints.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to air this one out, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 32. And the Saints
On the ground, and here comes Neal. A nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Motion the slot man right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Benjamin St.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Saints.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a...
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. But Dupree in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Now they'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Miller. Good blocking, and he's in. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, Saints. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Grupe now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Chargers 24.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. On the ground, here's Haskins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the
From
29.
29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Lance. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 7.
To throw is Lance. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. Pickup of 18.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Project, that's what you want. This is what you want.
They'll break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, they'll go with Haskins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A handoff here with Haskins. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
13 more yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain. These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Miller. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
On play action, it's Chuck. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Oh, a loose football. The Chargers have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Lance. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Lance
and 4.
looking to throw.
The 30-yard line.
Off balance throw. It's complete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Lance. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This one, he's got to have. And he has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through. And this one stays a 3-point game.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A run out of the gun. It's Miller. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Moving to his left. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans. A run here with Miller. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Once again, it's Miller. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to have the Saints' 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7. 1st down, New Orleans.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
The kick.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Taylor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run with Haskins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made by
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Throwing, Lance. Forced out left. He's going to run it. And he's very close to first down yardage. You're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10
A couple of first downs,
48-yard
and the
line.
football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Lance. Going left side, complete to Harris. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
A 7-yard
After a gain of 7.
That's another Charger.
On McGill, Haskins. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brian Brzee on the stop.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass is caught, Keandre Lambert-Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Chargers
On play action, he'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the same
On the carry, it's Haskins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and Best might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
They'll look to throw. That caught by Davis. Cheap plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd.